心はもうその時間に存在していた。君の心が過去に戻ったこと自体もともと起きていたことなんだ。
なんだそのキーブレードは。
どうして空と同じ。
まさか。
カイリの心はまだ消えてない。命は消えてないってことだろ。
でも状況はこの間より深刻だよ。
私はこの10年決めていたことがある。ゼアノート、お前をそこから引きずり出してやる。それ！
いびつな光の決断に左右されるのは確かに不幸なことだ。君は力を持つ強者は闇に覆われていく先の世界をどうしたいんだ。
どちらがダメージを受けてもテラが危険だ。ナミネはここから離れてあの海と空だけの世界で待ってて。
空は
Oh wow. Guys, why didn't you tell me? Why didn't you tell me? I was muted the whole time. I swear, nobody tells me anything. But you all saw the trailer, so that's fine. If anything, I mean, it's shit. You guys were able to watch it without any bother. Let me turn on this music here. Turn this music down. Very nice music. I didn't even know this shit existed. It's okay, guys. It worked out anyways. But welcome, everyone, welcome. Thanks for joining up. Here we are again. Good old analysis. So I mean, you know, I don't think I need to spend too much time on this, but I definitely want to talk about it. See what you guys think too. What's going on, Gorgamon? I was actually thinking about freaking live streaming on Twitch earlier because I'm playing, and now I'm trying to play a level 1 with critical mode, which I can do, but I'm also thinking about maybe like every world I can only level up 3 or 4 times. I'm thinking about it. I don't know. Or maybe just keep it at level 1, because I mean level 1 is going to be a challenge, but with the final boss I feel like it's going to be kind of stupid. I'm trying to remember what part this is. This must be like someone's death. And the music, I mean. I think this is Lushu's death scene. I don't know. Not Lushu, Zigbar. Alright guys, so let's just dive into it then, I guess. So this first like 14 seconds, oh shit, wrong. This first like 14 seconds of the trailer is just Chiruthi talking. I believe it's talking to Sora. Obvious. I think that's what it's at least coming from, the audio. I think that's like in the same conversation later in the trailer where you see Sora seemingly back in the final world. Now the only thing is just that, you know, there are a few theories going around this. Oh wait, no, this is Xion. This is Xion's reawakening. this is gonna hit. What's going on, Brady? Welcome. But so yes. So there's a few things that people were thinking about with this first dialogue, because it. So what it says is, let me read it back real quick. The heart you have now already existed during that time. It had already gone back into the past. Nothing can change that fact. Let me read that first part. The heart you have now already existed in that time. Yeah. So me initially, when I watched the trailer, I thought it had something to do with like Sora going back in the past, but somehow being the Master of Masters. I don't know why, but I'm slightly hoping for that. But I don't think that would initially really be possible, to be honest. It might be, maybe for Sora to influence the Master of Masters in some way, in order to actually, you know, make all of these events happen the way they're supposed to. But that is very far-fetched in honesty. Now, and then there's some other things that are going around out there regarding theories on what's going on exactly in this little scene here. So let me move this shit. There you go. That's what I wanted. Now, this could honestly not on it, but anyways, this could be referencing when Sora actually went into the past the first time. It has this in the background with him, it has the cutscene in the background where he went back into the past. So it could just be referencing when he initially did it the first time. Then another big theory that's going around right now is that Sora, this is actually referencing how, what is it? Let me read this, because I kind of wrote it down. These different kinds of things going on. So how Cheer 3 is referencing how his heart is already existing in this version. Him coming out of the... No, going back into the... The power of waking. Damn, I was having a brain fart there. So when him using the power of waking, he actually created some sort of third Worldline that is actually him being erased from that final battle. And that's how this whole DLC is actually being, in a sense, made. Because he went to save Kairi and he vanished. But in some... this part is not explained. That's why it's a little bit far-fetched to me. But in some way it erased him from the battle, and we're re-experiencing the events of the final Keyblade War, but without Sora. I think that's a pretty interesting theory. I would just, you know, it kind of doesn't make sense fully, because it's like, well, wait, how would him leaving from that moment after the events of Kingdom Hearts 3, and then going into the power of waking, how would him going at that point in time rewind everything that just happened in that world line, or even then, like, make a new world line and rewind events to the point before the Keyblade War with Xehanort and him not being there? Like, what rules are making it so that it creates a timeline where he wasn't in that final battle when he went into the power of waking at that specific moment after the battle? So that's where I'm just like, it's a very nice theory, but I feel like that debunks it. But I don't know. If you guys think that doesn't, then let me know. I think it would still be nice, but it could definitely happen. But I don't know. I don't know if that really would make sense. But then again, it's Kingdom Hearts and nothing makes sense. Yes, I definitely think that ReFMind will explain maybe how, or just show the events of Sora saving Kairi. It definitely looks like it's going that direction. You know, it's showing that, and later in the trailer, I'll get to it, later in the trailer, it shows him talking about Kairi, if she's still savable. Yeah, definitely. Let's move on though. Let's see what's next. That's basically all that's surrounding this part. It's definitely interesting. It could mean any of the several things. Now, there's a lot of gameplay showing off in here. A little bit. It's more so like cutscenes. I think it's a lot of new limits and or not necessarily limits, but links with other characters. So with the theory going on where this could be the third Worldline that Nomura is actually hinting at on Twitter, so it could go one of two ways. This is us reliving the battle, the final battle, but without Sora, and he was erased, and Kairi was saved in some way. See, that's what's crazy. That's what's crazy, bro. So like, it's crazy. So it's like freak, bro. So, okay, wait. So I think I found a way of how it can actually work. Him going back in time to save Kairi a second time, technically, he was only able to save Kairi at a time where she was revived. Maybe that could be how it works. So that being said, it goes back to that point in time, right before them being in this area of the Keyblade War, where Kairi is revived. It would be right after the Thousand Heartless battle. Everyone gets destroyed by and darkness prevails, but then he saves Kairi. But since he has to do it a second time, that's the only checkpoint that he can go to. So he does it again, but this time it makes a Worldline where he does not live because he saved Kairi a second time. That can work. That makes sense right there. That makes sense. Anyways, just saying, you know, just kind of I made it so that can be the case. Nah. This is not a good one. Let me see. Where is that one? There's another one that was like only 2 hours long. Where did that one go? No, BGM. I need to put BGM. It's like 2 hours. There it is. That's the one I'm looking for. Would there be data organization battles in ReFMind? I definitely. I think that's how it's going to work. We're definitely about to get to that. I think it's going to be a matter of us being in Skull-Eyed Kylam. I think that's how it's going to work. Either we can play as Axel in this, or we can still play as... So, I heard, or there are theories, speculation going around that we'll actually be able to switch between characters. And that's something that I really, really wanted. That's going to be really fun. Let me go back to what I was talking about before, though, guys. Before I get sidetracked. So, basically, what's it called? So, these events happening can either be Sora... us living the battle between all 13 organization members again, but without Sora, or this is just us reliving moments that happened during the time where Sora has yet to come into the battle and help them out. Honestly, I think I would like the third Worldline without Sora being the case, because what's it called? Nomura was hinting towards that, and people, you know, the way that this is sounding, it sounds possible. That would be really interesting. So it looks like we're able to possibly use all three of different characters in this fight scene. Because the reason why I say that is because in these battle cinematics, because that was like a cutscene. This is sort of like a cutscene, but this right here is a battle cinematic, and that looks like, honestly, a Keyblade transformation. So it looks like Axel is able to use a Keyblade transformation to turn his Keyblade into Chakrams again. And hopefully we're actually able to use that as a command. This could just be like a final finisher combo for all three of them linking together. But we also saw that we were using Roxas, but there's no hinting that we're able to use Shion in any way. So I don't know if we'd be able to switch between all three of them. I don't know if we'll even be able to play as Axel, but I would really like it. That'd be really nice to play as Axel, not just Roxas. Let's go back a bit. Because we do see a lot more Shion. And that's why people were thinking, like, you know, this could be a matter of... It could be either or at this point. It could be them seeing that that looks like, you know, Sora's Keyblade in Shion's hands. But this is actually, you know, it could either be that they're just starting to remember them, or if that's actually after the case of Sora being disappeared. I would really like to play as Kairi as well. Like, that would make a lot of sense if we're able to play as Kairi and Axel first, and then Roxas joins the battle. But that doesn't make sense. Hold on a second. Hold on. I don't know if that actually makes sense. How would Roxas be able to return if Sora's not there? Nope. I don't know. I don't know if that third Worldline would make sense. How would Roxas return if Sora's not there? That wouldn't make sense. That right there. I don't know. I guess we'll just keep seeing what happens. Oh yeah, no, I think his chakrams are his Keyblade transformation, in a sense, or he just still has them. I don't know. I think you already saw that revelation. I don't know if that was you. But did Sora fight when Roxas was there? No, he wasn't there. Hold on a second. Wait. You're right. Fuck. How does this make sense, bruh? Fuck. Cause Axel was out of the match, out of the ring when Roxas appeared. Axel got bodied basically by fucking getting his hand stepped on, bro. What the fuck? Anyways, and it was Roxas, Sora, and Shion. But this time, Sora's not even there. And when Sora's gone, the fight is already finished. That makes sense. Okay. Still. Kairi versus Xehanort battle. Possibly. Yeah. See, look. So right here. I didn't even... There you go. Wow. That looks really tough. So yeah, I think this is some sort of like... This is some sort of limit finisher. Look at that. I love how he drags his Keyblades like he used to. They really brought that back. That's so cool. I'm so glad they brought that back. Definitely a reference from Kingdom Hearts 2 and his whole existence basically. And then Axel comes in for the finishing blow. I like how... Is it just me or his chakram's supposed to look like they're spinning, but it's just the fire that's spinning? I think it's just the fire. Let's see. It is very badass that his Keyblades turn into chakrams. So this is the little part that we were able to, that I was referencing before, where I think this has to do with the same conversation right here, where he's saying, you know, your heart has already lived in the past. It's going to be a little bit more difficult, and it's going to be a much different situation. Because Sora is here. He's trying to find Kairi. I think that's what this part of the trailer and this part of the DLC is. It's actually showing the point where Kairi was lost, and Sora goes back into the power of waking to actually try and save her. But, you know, Chirithi's right there, and he's like, "Ayo, I mean, yeah, it might be possible to save her. She might be even deeper in an abyss than last time, but, you know, it's a much more difficult situation at this point. Either because of the way that she got killed or destroyed, whatever, or the fact that he has already done it, and he's referencing how he's referencing the first part of this trailer where he doesn't, you know, he's already lived in that time, so he can't go back. He might be able to save her, but not himself, because he already went back in that time checkpoint. That's how I'm putting it, at least. I don't hate Chirithi. I think Chirithi is a good character. I mean, I don't hate the character. It's not a bad character, but the English voice actor is trash. Do you think after ReFMind, Nomura will tell us about the next game and releases? I'm not sure. I have a feeling that after ReFMind, we might get 1 or 2 more DLCs for Kingdom Hearts 3. Because he says that he wants a game every year. This game came out in February, so the DLC that we're getting is in winter. So it's around a year. Didn't the game get pushed? So it was supposed to come out in December actually of last year. So that would have been the initial date, but because of some bullshit, it had to be pushed back a little bit. But the original date would have been December, in winter. So I think in a sense this update is going to be that yearly thing. So it's possible that we might have, you know, 1 or 2 more DLCs every year. That's just a theory. That's just me speculating on you know, what it seems like from this point. But and then maybe not necessarily this year, maybe next year, if there is a second DLC, he will then give us details about the next game in the series. I forgot the word. Introduction. But you know what I'm talking about. The next game in the series. And then like maybe like the 3rd DLC that's released for Kingdom Hearts 3. Hopefully it doesn't get that far, but and then maybe like the year after that, where it'd be 2 or 3 whole years from Kingdom Hearts 3, or what I'm talking about, where the 3rd DLC would be on the 3rd year or whatever. That's when the new game comes out. Who knows? You know what I mean? But I think that sounds logical. He said that he wants a game every year. That was a while back. This DLC is like about a year after the game's release. I think maybe next year we'll have another DLC, and then the year after that we might get a new game. Next entry, thank you. That's what I was thinking about. I can't. Oh, we need more Kairi. Redo, man. Hopefully they put a little bit more Kairi in this shit. Who knows? We're definitely gonna get more Riku. I don't think that it was a jerk necessarily. I think, I don't know. It's hard to say. Every Chirithi is different. I feel like some Chirithis have like, I think all Chirithis are like connected or some shit. Maybe, I don't fucking know, bro. I think you're right. It was very like weird about things, but I even think that it probably led Charlotia to her death, something like that. So not so much that it was mean, but like, I don't know, bro. It was weird. It was a weird thing that happened. Now we know that winter for KH is January. Facts. Oh yeah, January. I said February. I was thinking about 2.8. Whether it be December or January, I'll be okay. I want the Master of Masters to be his own individual character. I was really hoping that the Master of Masters would have a lot more origin to him as a character, and like he's like a fucking godly being, or like some sort of entity that is branched off from some other higher hierarchy. Like that'd be a lot more cool to me. That there's like some like all-knowing Keyblade light and darkness being type shit, you know what I mean? Like, and that's where he stemmed from, and he's like in his own Kingdom Hearts universe, and he's able to do whatever the fuck he wants because he's like a higher entity, you know what I mean? That's what I was hoping, some crazy shit like that. I really hope it's not anyone honestly within the Kingdom Hearts universe already. I really don't. You know, me theorizing that it's Sora, I just personally think that would make it so that Sora's character itself would possibly get a lot more development and possibilities throughout the future. I don't want it to be Demyx. I think that's honestly stupid, but you know, I can see why people think that it could be Demyx, but I don't want that to be the case. I've always wanted the Master of Masters to be someone else, something else, like entirely. Why would Naminé be a playable character? Yeah, we're about to get to that too, actually. Let's get to that, Mario. Because we're already here. We already finished this shit, basically. Oh shit! Hold on, nah. Let's hold off on that. You know what I'm saying? Let's talk about this right here. You already know that I'm sized for this. Look at this Oblivion. Oh man, I'm so hyped for this. So Oblivion is coming to the game, and just so you guys know, whether or not you get the DLC, the Keyblades are apparently going to be free. So that's definitely some good news. I'm gonna get the DLC, of course, but the Keyblades apparently, Oathkeeper and Oblivion, will be free. And it looks like, obviously, he's in a Keyblade transformation, or some sort of form. It is a form, rather, dark form, right here. So it's going to be similar to, like, the Starlight or the Kingdom Key. He's going to get an actual form. So it looks like Oblivion will give him dark form. Respectively, I think Oathkeeper will give him light form. And what's interesting is that it looks like here he's on his dark form, and he is not at the highest bar or whatever, like his bar is draining. There's no finisher move. So either there's no finisher move, and that kind of sucks, which I don't believe that's the case, or two, there's actually a second form to his Oblivion transformation. I would really like that. And you obviously see that his clothes go all dark. It's all black, gray, and black shades. It's so sexy. I love that shit. Was young Xehanort about to cry? I'll save that question for later. I want to talk about this stuff when we get to that, definitely. Mario agrees with me. He thinks that, yeah. I mean, I personally did not I did not mind the theory that the Master of Masters was the one who created Lushu, or no. That the Master of Masters somehow had this entity of darkness and somehow created Xehanort. I forget how my theory originally went. It's been a while for that one. What was it? It was some shit like that. It was something like the Keyblade he created had like really dark no, not that not that it was the Master of Masters, but he knew that with this Keyblade coming from him and having special properties, he knew that Lushu would have like tried to transfer his heart or some shit, and that would create darkness or some shit like that. No, I don't even remember how it went. I had some sort of theory like that, where Xehanort stemmed from the Master of Masters. I don't remember how it went. What is that he's fighting? Oh, yeah, let's get back to that. So, if you look really closely, look at this. So that's the, first of all, that's the guard for this form. But look at this, that's Vanitas right there. So this right here and this seems like it's light form. We're facing against Zigbar. These two, I think, are both like data battles. What the heck? What did I just do? Damn it. Okay, right there. So these are like Organization 13 data battles, I feel like these, in my opinion, I'm theorizing that these battle sequences, I think that I'm hoping that Scala ad Kylum is going to be explorable, and you won't have to necessarily start the final battle without interacting with something. And you'll be able to actually walk around Scala ad Kylum, and maybe either in different places or in one general section, you will be able to fight against these 13 different Xehanort darknesses. And these are like the pure hearts that that are coming from all of those 13 Keyblades that he used in order to create the Keyblade. You know what I mean? Something like that. So since we're inside of Xehanort, and all of his 13 selves are there, those parts of himself that were using those different people's weapons in the final battle, you know, obviously they're linked to him. So instead of immediately starting the final battle, you can interact with something, start the final battle, or go somewhere else and interact with something to face off against those pure hearts that are those 13 Xehanorts, and you can face them off individually. And it looks like, because obviously this is not a fucking moveset that Vanitas had in the Keyblade War battle sequence. I think that all of the battles that are going to be in these data organization battles, I think they're all going to be like that next level type shit. I'm talking about the Absent Silhouettes, and the Lingering Will, and absent spirit, I think is something like that. Lingering spirit, lingering will, yeah, lingering spirit, that's what it's called. Vanitas is one. It's because like this is Vanitas, the lingering spirit Vanitas from Birth by Sleep had this exact moveset where he sends out these black copies and clones of himself to attack you. Now this time it's actually fucking blockable, thank fucking god. But, you know, this is not a moveset that the original Vanitas had in the Keyblade Wars, so it seems like every battle, hopefully with the organization, is going to have their own new moveset, and it's going to be like some sort of combination of them having much more darker powers, and a lot more callbacks and references to their original moveset, like from Kingdom Hearts 2, all their data battles, but as well as some of those organization members' original moves, like Marluxia from Chain of Memories, for example. So I think it's going to be a really fun, it's going to be a really fucking fun time. I'm so glad that we're getting Oblivion and Oathkeeper. That's going to be so fucking awesome. Now, in the previous trailer, actually, they didn't show the HUD. Let me see if I can find that part. Right here. Ooh, look at that. So it didn't show the HUD for this part, actually. People are speculating that at least through Oathkeeper, or maybe through Oblivion as well, there's going to be some sort of command, what is it? Situation command, when you go into these forms that might allow you to use them at the same time. I know it's far-fetched, and it's still something that is, by technicality, not possible, but if Nomura would just give us that fucking fan service, that would be so fucking awesome. So that you would be able to use like a Keyblade form or Keyblade transformation in order to use both of them at the same time. That'd be so fucking awesome. It'd be so fucking dope. Please, 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 please. Doubt that. Great idea though. What do you mean, Gargamon? Are you talking about what I just said? I remember the Master show up. What that was like that was Zigbar. Wait. What? The final form outfit fits better with Oathkeeper than Ultimate Weapon. I did notice that it's basically the same color scheme. It has like a different design on it, but it is the same color scheme. That kind of blew me, honestly. No more organization, only one Zigbar. Negative. All of them. Only Hulk. Fusion Keyblade forms. Something like that. Which one am I on? 30? Actually, no. We haven't listened to the theme that... The only thing that matters, really, to be honest. Oh, we're not there yet. We're not there yet either. Holy shit. Where are we? There we are. So yeah, we see that we're definitely facing up against like absent silhouettes, basically, or absent lingering wills and shit. Gargamon, which one did you mean? Which one did you doubt? I wanna know. I wanna know what you didn't think was the thing. But so here we see that we're fighting up against Zigbar, and this is a completely different thing. You know, we didn't have any like interaction links with Zigbar. You know, like this. Look, we're dodging his bullet, and then we're gonna shoot back at him, which I think is really fucking cool. You know, we're shooting back at him since his weapon is shooting, adapting to his battle. You don't think we'll be able to explore Scala? Damn. I hope so, though. I mean, it is far-fetched, you know. I just think that would be a good way to introduce an explorable Scala, and just an interesting way to branch into those characters and make them fightable. The other reason why I wanted to say that, actually, let me go back here, is because the platforming on which we actually fight these hopefully data organization battles, you know, it looks very similar to Scala at Kylum. That's another reason why I was even saying that. I mean, it could also just in general be a new what's it called? Fucking shit. I forgot what these are called. I'm sure you guys know. But basically this platform, this battle platform, the same way that it was in the data battles in fucking Kingdom Hearts 2, you know? They could just be data altogether, and this is like a new platform. But I'm just like, you know, using the fact that the design on this is similar to Scala, hoping there's a connection there. So this part is going to be really fun to me. We see that we're going to get more interaction as well with some other battles. And right here it shows that Aqua is actually facing up against Terranort before Terra gets, or rather Xehanort gets purged out of Terra's body. Excuse me. Now again, of course, you know, with these battles, it can go either way. It could be a matter of Sora just not appearing there before the battle, or he is completely erased from this world line, which again I think would be pretty interesting. Because I would almost make it a whole new game in and of itself, and a second DLC would make sense to continue it from that point forward. But I really like the fact that regardless, we are getting a solo battle with Aqua and Ventus versus Terranort. I don't know if we even saw that. Hold on. Oh shit. Actually, I wanted to. Did I just answer my own question? Let me see. I'm trying to see if Vanitas is still in this battle. I thought I saw something. Yeah, I see him right there. Yeah, that's Vanitas. Wait. So that's Terranort. Yeah. That's Vanitas right there. So, okay, so Vanitas is still in the battle, but obviously what I'm saying though is that we're getting only Aqua and Ventus versus them two, and it seems like we're gonna get another some sort of limit or situation command link together with those two, and it's really interesting. So it's like, so this is what's interesting. So it looks like Aqua is controlling the ice, like ice magic, so that Ventus can actually ride the Keyblade. So she's using ice magic to command the Keyblade to go where he wants to go. And I think maybe I would like to think that Ventus is also putting in his own magic and he's gonna make this attack, cause that is fucking dope as shit right there. Cause his Keyblade is glowing too, you know. See, it's already like established that that sort of effect happens to a Keyblade when it's using magic. And see, look, let's go back here. So hers is glowing too, because she's using the ice magic, but I'm wondering if Vanitas is also using magic to enhance that as well, to maybe link it together, you know what I mean? And then this is the scene that we get with Master Xehanort. But give me one moment, guys. I'm gonna go be right back. I'm gonna go to the bathroom real quick. What's going on, guys? Aqua is bad. Alright, so let's finish off this little video real quick. Little stream. Know what I'm saying? Actually, shit. Let me go ahead and see what's up real quick. Okay, why isn't there signal? Give me 1 second, guys. I'm not stopping this. I just need to actually need to check something. Why isn't it showing? So annoying. Alright, let's continue this. So, I suppose letting a false light dictate the future might be pretty lousy. Letting a false light dictate the future might be pretty lousy. I have a feeling he's talking about Sora. A false light. What else would he be talking about? A false light. I'm thinking. What's going on, guys? Darkness. You always come in extra late, bruh. It's alright, though. I'm glad you came. Always wondered why he didn't get invited to any Kingdom Hearts 3 events. Like events? Like TGS type shit? Bro, I'm not that big. Bro, if it wasn't for that Dragon Ball video, I wouldn't even be this big. I'm not even big still. It's just a bunch of subs. It's alright though. I would have liked to. I tried to sometimes with like my own finances and shit, but it just didn't work out. So what do you guys think that the Master of Masters is talking about right here? What is this false light? And the fact that so this is probably the same conversation where, you know, he was like, oh, welcome back from the world tour from the first trailer. Probably the same conversation. So he's like, you know, you went on the world tour or whatever. Xehanort comes back. He's like, I can see why I'm so necessary now. I can see why I'm necessary for this whole world. In order to make maybe a third Worldline, for example. I don't fucking know. I don't know. But, you know, and then he's like, I guess it is like, you know, weird, or it's lazy, lousy, whatever, in order for him to have a false light dictate the future. He could be talking about Sora. Who knows? But then he tells Xehanort that he has the chance right now to make a change. You know, possibly creating his own Worldline, or by changing the past entirely, you know, writing Sora out of it, or allowing events to take place the way they should. I really appreciate that, Gorgamon. I honestly really appreciate and connect with that. You know, you know, I try and be as passionate as I can. I've always liked Kingdom Hearts. You know, this past game was, you know, it is what it is. But, you know, I definitely get passionate with these things. I love Kingdom Hearts. If I get real deep into it, then I end up like this. You know what I mean? Sometimes I'm just, you know, things are just real basic. You know what I'm saying? But basically what I'm saying, though, is I appreciate it. I honestly connect with that, and I appreciate that. Because I kind of see that myself. Not so much as me saying that I am, but other people. You know what I mean? Sorry, I'm eating candy over here. Getting a heart. What do you mean by getting a heart? He already has a heart. The final word, brother. One of the best music pieces in this game. Almost 100, no, over 100k views on this too. This is my Final World extended version jump. I think I was like the first one to get it out there, and it's a decent length. I should have made it like 20 minutes, honestly. I don't ever like, everyone has it at 30 on YouTube, but I didn't want it to be that long, to be honest. I should have made it like 15-20 minutes. It is what it is. So, I mean, I guess that's the way that I'm looking at it from my point of view with this whole conversation with Xehanort and Master of Masters. The reason why I don't really like doing this whole, you know, analysis thing anymore is because the way that I look at things and how I feel like things should be interpreted in Kingdom Hearts never happen the way that they do. So, or the way that I feel like they should. So, that being said, damn near anything that I probably just said could have been completely false, and it's going to be something completely different from what I was expecting. But hopefully that's not the case. Basically what I just said, everything is also like expectations, how I think things are going to roll out, you know what I mean? Even though a lot of it is just theories. I am interested to see how the Master of Masters is even able to fucking communicate with Xehanort, you know? Obviously, and this is young Xehanort, so this is obviously a very clear link between the two characters, you know? As a matter of how the fuck the Master of Masters is there, you know, that's what I need answered, you know? They cannot have this man's in here without answering even how the fuck he's able to communicate with young Xehanort. Whether young Xehanort is time traveling, and this is like a future point in the Kingdom Hearts series, or if this is actually him after, because this is him before he gets possessed. He has the gray eyes. So this could be a point where, where the Master of Masters is time traveling or some shit. It's really hard to say. I really hope that they explain this a lot. I really hope they go into great detail with this scene specifically, because a lot of things aren't matching and a lot of things aren't making sense, especially the fact that the Master of Masters is here in this point in time, you know? And again, he should have been in the game beforehand. I want to stress that. You know, I want to definitely get my feelings, because I already did before, but I think that the content that we're getting inside of this game right now, I think we should have gotten it in Kingdom Hearts without a DLC. Oblivion and Oathkeeper. Those new Keyblades, they should have been in the game the same way they have been in every single other game at the jump of the game. There has no ever been any DLC. They didn't need extra time. At least I don't feel like it. Rather, if they needed extra time, they should have allowed themselves to get extra time in order to actually create this game fully. This extra content, specifically with it linking itself to Union Cross and Kingdom Hearts Key, and that whole Worldline creating bullshit with the Masters and the Lost Masters, Master of Masters, the fucking Union leaders and all that bullshit. The way that story was going, it made it seem like it was supposed to connect with Kingdom Hearts and the overarching plot altogether, and be the future of Kingdom Hearts as well. You know, I genuinely believe that that's how it was supposed to be. But the way that Kingdom Hearts 3 was released, they made it so that that was not the case. They had it separated. Anything relating to Union Cross was not in Kingdom Hearts 3 almost at all, other than the reference between, you know, Lushu being Xigbar and Ephemir coming in, and the Light of the Past coming to help Sora. But see, now with the DLC, they're making that link with the Master of Masters and Xehanort, and possibly maybe some extra stuff among that. You know, they're making that link. What's his name? The voice actor for Axel. he expressed in a tweet basically that we're gonna be excited for some voice lines that Axel's gonna get, and he's saying voice lines. So you know, they haven't hinted at it at all. So I don't think it's gonna be any sort of extra story between him and Isa trying to find Subject X from the secret reports in Kingdom Hearts 3. Either that, or it's just gonna be his extra lines from this new cutscene and new events. Excuse me, that's gonna be happening in this new DLC sequence. But you know, regardless, with Master of Masters being here, it is now officially linking Kingdom Hearts, the Master of Masters, with Xehanort and Kingdom Hearts 3. And they had it already in Kingdom Hearts a little bit, but I have a feeling that this is gonna have a lot more depth to that whole realm right there. Them linking Union Cross and Key to Kingdom Hearts 3 and the whole plot. I just think that should have been in the game to begin with. I think it should have been. I think the same way that there were like extra cutscenes that alluded to deeper detail and some overarching lore in Kingdom Hearts 2 with Kingdom Hearts 2 Final Mix's release. I think that this should have been some sort of Final Mix release where either Final Mix release, so if they were to have more content, because this is not dubbed the Final Mix, so, and he said that this is not Final Mix specifically, but this is much like it, you know what I mean? If they were to just have this content already in Kingdom Hearts 3, much like how Final Mix worked, where there were cutscenes throughout the game that slowly linked them together, and that the final arc of the game, it finally creates all of these links, including these new cutscenes and everything. You know, it depends on how this DLC is going to work. That may not necessarily work if there's a third world line, you know what I mean? And that's how that plot is actually working, or whatever. But you know, I just feel like, you know, they didn't have to do this with DLC specifically. This at least this first batch of DLC, depending on how much content it is, I feel like it shouldn't have been DLC. I feel like it should have been in the game from the jump. You know, if they needed extra time in order to do it, then they should have had that extra time, honestly. See, that's the thing. I don't think it's necessarily bad plans. I think it's just the way that it's just his path, his destiny to recreate the Keyblade War in order to achieve something greater, possibly. Hollow Bastion, that would be interesting. I would really appreciate that too. You know, if not Scala Kylum, if they were to add some extra worlds into the game, like being able to explore the Mysterious Tower, I doubt it, or being able to explore Hollow Bastion, which I would really like, I don't necessarily doubt that, and maybe not necessarily the same way, but some way also being able to, I don't. It would be nice. It would be nice. I definitely think it'd be nice. But just the way that I had already explained before, how it's like connecting them to Scala Kylum, because that's where their hearts are currently, with Xehanort and all that shit, blah, blah, blah. I think that would make more sense. But I would like it if we can explore Hollow Bastion. In the Keyblade Graveyard. I would like that too. That would actually make sense. All those pillars that are in like a 13 row. We didn't even see, that's what blew me. Like, in some of the trailers, it had them standing on that shit, you know? And it was in the game too, that scene. But it was only the people from the past. Marluxia, Larxene, Demyx, and what's his name? I was hoping that there was going to be some sort of meeting. Like, I don't think there was ever a meeting between the 13. You know what I mean? I was really hoping that it would have those, like, Kingdom Hearts 2-esque meetings that were going on throughout the game. They didn't have that at all. Like, it didn't even show Xehanort's side of his plan. That's another thing. Now I'm going to a review. Let's not. Maybe the only DLC could be Data Battles, Oathkeeper Oblivion, and playing as other characters, not explanation story content in my opinion. You're not wrong, Mario. I think they actually explained it that that's how it's going to be. It is possible that a lot of people are taking a lot of this out of context, including myself, and hoping that it is an overall story expansion. I'm pretty sure, honestly, Nomura did say that it was more so just extra story content after you beat the game that you can play in like another section. It's some weird shit. I don't know. I think we'll just have to wait and see. So technically this DLC is kind of a remix for Kingdom Hearts 3 because data battles and new extra cutscenes. See, yeah, and again, it depends, you know what I mean? It could be some sort of remix, but not so much as final mix, because Nomura was like specifically saying this is not final mix. What do you want for the world? Oh, I thought we were finished. Oh, man. I thought we were almost done. Well, we probably almost are. So this must have been like the path between Sora actually going to save Kairi. He was in a Station of Heart. That's what I'm thinking about. Station of Heart. Let's go on to the next. Let's see. So he's saying I have to go to the world of ocean and sky. So that's him describing the power, not the power waking, the final world, the ocean and sky, because he was there before at the beginning of Kingdom Hearts 3, and then when he had to save Kairi, and then again seemingly. And Naminé, I think she's like, and what about you? Because she's trying to say, if you keep going any further, you're about to get fucked up. You're not coming back. Oh yeah, this is the final part right here. But this is pretty self-explanatory. So this is the part that confuses me. So why in a million years? Why is Terra holding his old Keyblade? Excuse me. Why in a million years is Terra using his old Keyblade? That doesn't make any sense. He's supposed to have his new Keyblade. Ends of the Earth or some shit. But regardless, we see Lingering Will, and we know that's him because he has the cape on. And this is Terranort. So this may either be like when he was fighting him in the background, you know, after he pulled up. Well, that's probably the case regardless. I don't think this is a past kind of thing. I feel like people can possibly say that this is a past kind of thing, like before the events of the end of Kingdom Hearts 3, or just maybe before the events of Kingdom Hearts 3 altogether, or you know what I mean? But I feel like this is like at the same time when the Lingering World pulled up and tried to fight Terranort. And I think hopefully it's definitely, you know, hinting that we'll be able to fight as them, or fight hopefully as the Lingering World, have a whole kind of Keyblade bro, I really, oh my gosh, bro, I told you guys this is exactly what I wanted. I really fucking hope that we can play as Terranort. Or Terranort, what the fuck? That'd be cool too, but Lingering Will fighting against Terranort as like a callback to Birth by Sleep. Oh my god, that would be so fucking awesome. No, yeah, I know, Mario. Yeah, that's what I was referencing before. I definitely agree. I think that maybe it's in the Keyblade graveyard, and you would you can walk towards or something like that. you can go towards those 13 pedestals and you can face those organization members, much like Lingering Spirit from with Vanitas. That's definitely cool. I definitely think that can happen too. For me, as far as my theory, the station of heart that they're battling on, or that battle, that battle area, it doesn't necessarily need to be them in Skullhead Kylum. Terra definitely has some very classic transformations. I think that's about it, guys. I'll go ahead and play the trailers one more time, or maybe twice. Definitely the second one twice. But I think that's about it. I've left out all my I let out all my feelings about the trailer, about how the DLC works and everything. You know what I mean? How I feel that it should have been a part of the game, but whatever. What's it called? We talked about everything. If I missed anything, let me know now so that we can go over it. But I'm pretty sure I went over everything. Everything seems to be looking up for the DLC in my opinion. I definitely like the content that is apparently and seemingly going to come. Wait, see, no, look at that. Wait. Nah, I don't know if it's gonna be another Worldline. Nah, I don't think so. See, look at this though. In this battle here specifically, we had Sora still in the battle with Riku and Mickey, I think. So I don't think that's gonna work that way. This is my fucking music, bruh. Hold on a second. What? They brought this music back? A fight to the death? What? Yo. I love this music so much. I need to see if they have an extended version of this already. Ooh, no. Oh, wait, no, this isn't extended. Come on, that's what I'm talking about. Oh, man. I forgot what I was talking about. It had something to do with the other trailer, I'm pretty sure. Basically, who fucking knows what the fuck is gonna happen in this DLC. Whether it be a third Worldline, or if that's gonna have something to do with only Union Cross, and nothing to do with Sora at all. But, basically, we're gonna get extra cutscenes, extra battle sequences. We're gonna get bosses, and lots of new interaction in those cutscenes. More stuff for us, and more hinting towards the future and what happened in the past. Obviously, right here. You think we'll get one more trailer before the release? Honestly, I was thinking to myself, I mean, you know me, I'm gonna probably watch it anyways. You know what I mean? I'm probably gonna watch it anyways. But honestly, if there's another trailer, I don't know if I want to watch it. Just because, like, I feel like with the trailers that were released for Kingdom Hearts 3, the fact that Kingdom Hearts 3 had, in a sense, a lack of story content, they basically showed off all the main points in Kingdom Hearts 3 in trailers, in my opinion, now that I've played the game. I like where we're at right now, but I wonder, I'm just, you know what I mean? I'm just worried if the next trailer may be too much. You know what I mean? I think right now we're at a very okay point. But I think you're right, though. I think you're right. There's probably going to be one more very small trailer that has the release date. Hopefully, it's just a small trailer and it has like a little bit more cutscenes that's going to be added. I think that's about right. maybe one more thing that like shows. You know what? Okay, yeah. You know what? Yeah, I think one more short trailer would be okay. Not like a long one. These ones have been pretty short, but like I'm saying maybe a little shorter because I don't want to be seeing too much more, honestly. But I think yeah, if they have one more trailer that actually shows the release date. What TGS? Yeah. This is the last. Yeah, this is the last event of the year. So this would be the. What is it? It's only September. I feel like this might be. I'm trying to think. What is there a D23 this year in Japan? Because that would be in December, and that would probably be where if they did have a I'm sorry, a third and final trailer that would have a release date, and it would probably then be released in January. Let me check and see. D23 in Japan. Oh, nah. D23 happened last year in Japan. So it won't happen until 2020. Okay, never mind. But it is definitely possible, though, that maybe they'll release one more trailer in December or something like that. That'll have the release date, and it'll be in January. And then therein, that kind of like almost solidifies my speculation where we'll probably get one DLC this year, and then we might get one more DLC next year. And then that's where we'll possibly get some sort of trailer or teaser towards the next entry in Kingdom Hearts. Probably that's going to be the case. There are no more Mario. I don't think there's any more events. D23 would have been the only one where they would have showed anything, but that already happened last year, so that's not the case. Okay, well I think that's about it, honestly. I'm going to play the trailer one more time. I hope you guys enjoyed this little stream. I know I did. I'm glad you guys were definitely a lot, very interactive. You know, that makes it a million times better. I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. I hope you guys enjoyed yesterday's trailer. I know I did. It was really fucking awesome. I was really fucking excited. I know you guys saw that. It wasn't yesterday. It was like 2 days ago. Whatever. But yeah, thanks for hanging around, guys. Definitely put on those notification bells if you want to make sure and catch me on my next stream. But other than that, I will see you guys in the next stream or next video. You guys have a good night.
決めていたことがある。ゼアノート、お前をそこから引きずり出してやる。それ。
いびつな光の決断に左右されるのは確かに不幸なことだ。君は力を持つ強者は闇に覆われていく先の世界をどうしたいんだ？
どちらがダメージを受けてもテラが危険だ。ナミネはここから離れてあの海と空だけの世界で待ってて。
空は？